Today we will be discussing linear equations and specifically finding the missing line. So here you can see that we have a picture of a heart, but we're missing one line. So we need to figure out what is that one line. So we're going to review some steps on how we can figure out the equation of a line. So first we need to identify 2 points on the line. So here you can see that I have 2 points written. Remember that points are written as x comma y, but I have 2 points, so I have x1, y1, and x2, y2. Next, we're going to find the slope using those 2 points. So remember, slope is rise over run. So rise is our change in y. So I'm going to do y2 minus y1. And our run is change in x, so x2 minus x1. And that is going to give me my slope, which remember we use as m. Step 3 is going to be to find the equation of the line. We're going to use the slope that we just found and either of those points. Now to write this equation, I'm going to use the variable y minus y1, or it could be y2, is equal to m, which remember is our slope, times the variable x minus x1, or again, this could be x2, but just remember that you use the x and y from the same point, but it could be either point. Then lastly, I need to find the domain or range of the equation to set the parameters for my image, because I don't need the entire line, I just need a portion of it. So we'll need to talk about what is the parameter of that. So when does x need to be true, or when does y need to be true? So let's look at it in this example with our heart. The first step was to identify 2 points on the line. So I found the 2 endpoints of the line that I will need, or of the segment that I will need. And I found out that these 2 points are 1, 3 and 0, 2. My next step is to find the slope using those 2 points. So remember that my 2 points were 1, 3 and 0, 2. So now I can do x2 minus x1 and y2 minus y1. But remember, the y is on top because rise goes on top, and the x's are on bottom because run is on bottom. So I get 3 minus 2 over 1 minus 0, which then simplifies to 1 over 1, which again can simplify to just 1. So my slope is equal to 1. In step 3, I need to find the equation of the line. So I'm going to use my slope, which remember was 1 and one of my points. I chose to use the point 0, 2. Now I'm going to plug this into my equation. So the y from this point is 2, and the x from this point is 0, and my slope m is 1. Plugging this in, I get y minus 2 equals 1 times x minus 0, which then equals y minus 2 is equal to x. And then I need to move that negative 2 to the right side of my equation so that I can get y by itself, and the equation for my line is y is equal to x plus 2. Now I need to find the domain. So when do I need this line to be true? I only need it to be true when x is between 0 and 1. I don't need it to extend any further than that, or it would go into the middle of my heart or beyond the outside of my heart. So I can write my domain as 0 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 1. Now, if I did all 4 steps right, I can check this by going to Desmos And I already have that image drawn in. So there's my heart again. And now I need to just type in my equation to see if it was true. So I had y is equal to x plus 2. So I know that my line is right because it connects those 2 points that I needed. Now I just need to see if my domain is right. So I said that my domain was when x is between 0 and 1. And that completes my heart. So now my heart is completed, and I know that it is right because when I typed in that last equation and domain, it connected just like I needed it to. Now you are going to go through several examples on your own.